How's it going, buddy? Welcome back to another video. Bulls to the Walls Trading here, checking in with you. This is another watch list video. This one's going to be for June 12th, 2018. I hope you guys are having a nice start to your week. What is this channel? It's basically a channel I created to help people learn how to trade and to break down the barrier that trading is difficult. So if you find these videos educational, please do me a favor and support this channel, subscribe and like. I have a free chat room through the Discord app where if you want to ask any questions and get some knowledge or have like a one-on-one, that's a great way for you to learn and ask questions. I'll leave the link in the description of this video, so feel free to join that. And I'm also in the process of putting together a course where I teach you everything from A to Z, everything that I know, to get you thinking how I think and to get you to trade how I trade. As I mentioned in the previous video, it's something that I want to do because maybe for somebody that watches these videos, they don't know how to set up a scanner, they don't know how to read level 2, so on and so forth. So I'm working on that, and I'm gonna price it real affordable, probably like $100, because this is something that I want people to learn. And I feel like if you don't have $100 to invest in yourself, then you probably should not be learning how to trade. But that's just my opinion. You know, not trying to take shots at anybody. So again, this is my watch list for June 12th, 2018. The way that I like to do my videos is I do day trading first, and I go into swing trading. They're two totally different things. For those people that ask what type of trader I am, I'm a little bit of both. If I see a good day trading setup, I'll go ahead and day trade, but I'm always checking swing trades. Swing trades is less stressful. So if I had to pick one, I would be more of a swing trader, but sometimes day trading presents really good opportunities, so I take advantage of those when they come. So to get into day trading, before I get into that, I'm not a financial planner nor a financial advisor. Anything that I discuss here is just my personal opinion. Please understand that there's many different ways of trading. I'm only discussing the way that works for me. By no means does this mean that this is the only way to trade. By no means does it mean that this is how you should trade. It just means that this is what works for me. So I find that a lot of people, you know, whether it be YouTube videos or books or whatever, they want to force feed you their way of trading. And in my opinion, it shouldn't be like that. They should tell you that that's what works for them, and you know, maybe it's not going to work for you. And that's why I always say it. You know, this works for me, so I have no reason of changing it. Maybe you're trying it and it doesn't work for you, and you don't like it. That doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that it doesn't fit your style. It doesn't fit what you're looking for, and that's totally fine. So just keep that in mind. So the first stock that I have for day trading tomorrow is FIT, which is Fitbit. And the way that I like to day trade is I like to trade the pre-market high, intraday high, or post-market high. So what does that mean? We're basically trading momentum. We basically just want to identify the high of the day, and what we want is for the following day for the price action to break above that high. So if we were looking at this stock right now, let me change my tool here. We're looking at Fitbit, FIT. So we identify the high of the day, which is at 759. So that's where we would draw our high of day line or resistance line, whatever you want to call it. If you want to get technical, it's a resistance line. So what we want is for the price to keep moving in a nice pace, and then at some point break above $7.59 with good volume, and that could set it off for a nice gain. What I do like is that it's moving here after the market closed, which is this gray area. So as soon as the market closed, it kept moving. People kept buying and selling, which is a good sign. And also, once it does cross $7.59, if it does have good volume and you invest, please understand that it does not mean that it's going to take off and give you, you know, $50 cents per share. It could very well just go up a couple cents and come right back down. You need to understand that there's a risk when it comes to investing. Every trade that you do, you're putting yourself up to lose money. You're setting yourself up to take that risk. So you have to understand that once you buy one share or any type of shares, you might end up losing money. And it sounds stupid, but a lot of people want to invest and never lose money. That's impossible. So if you're going to start doing this, understand that you're going to lose money. That's a given. You're just going to. But the trick is to find your sweet spot where you're okay with losing a certain amount of money. Maybe you're okay with losing $20 if the trade doesn't go your way. Maybe somebody else is $50, maybe it's $100. But as long as you know that you could end up losing money, you'll be fine. So this is the first one, FIT. Next one, ENDP. So same situation. We have here a nice chart. And again, just a reminder, this is a 1 day, 5 minute candle. So this is 1 day, this is today, and each candle represents 5 minutes. So we identify the high, which is at 823. That's where we put our resistance line, and we want the same thing. We want the price action to come up, cross $8.23 with good volume, and that could set it off. SNES. All right, so where's the high of the day? It's right here at 184. Boom, we put our resistance line there. The price has been moving after the market closed, so that's a good sign. It's currently at $1.79, very close to 184. So hopefully tomorrow it can cross that 184 line with good volume. And the last one is GoPro. The high is 645. So for those of you that have been watching my videos, would you put your resistance line at $6.45, or would you put it somewhere else? Me personally, I would put it at $6.50 because that is the $half amount. So whenever a stock is close to a whole dollar amount or a $half amount, that's a big mental resistance. So I rather move my resistance line 5 cents up and put it at $6.50, because what can happen is if you draw your line at 645 and you buy at 646, the stock can come up, and once it touches $6.50, it could see some resistance and come down. So I would much rather have this stock go above $6.50, and that would be a better entry point because it's crossing above that $half resistance. So $6.50, it's climbing up during the post market, as you can see right here, and hopefully tomorrow it can cross $6.50. So that is my day trading watch list for tomorrow. Now let's switch it over to swing trading. So let me change my setup. For swing trading, I do more of a big picture kind of deal. So I switch it over from 1 day 5 minute to 1 year 1 day, which means that each of these candles represents 1 day, where before each candle represented 5 minutes. So this is a big picture kind of scenario here. So for the stocks that I'm currently in, I guess I'll start from the bottom. I got in on MUFG on this candle right here. That was 6/1, which you can see the date right here. That was 6/1, and I think that was last Friday, I think. So I got in at around 616. We're at 619, so I'm making some decent money. Well, not decent money, I mean just some chump change, but it moved up and then it came down, and I was just kind of consolidating. I wanted to keep going, and eventually, hopefully, it'll break to the upside of this little triangle that it's in. So I want it to go to the upside, so we'll see what happens then. But as you can see right here, it bounced clearly off of support right here, which is this blue line, and it's acting very well. So far so good with that one. I'll skip this one, but I'll leave that one last because this one's kind of special. PTN, I bought this one on this candle right here because again it bounced off of this support right here, and it's just kind of been going up and down, hasn't really done anything. Yesterday it went down, and today it just more or less did nothing. My stop is at around 96 cents, so we're really close. I thought I was gonna get stopped out today, but I didn't. I'm looking for this one to climb up, even though it broke this triangle to the downside. Hopefully it can just start coming back up. This is a company that's trying to, or is in the process of developing a medicine or a drug. It's they're basically trying to do a female Viagra basically, and it would be the first of its kind. So if that was to get approved and that was to happen, this stock would shoot through the roof. That's not the reason why I got in this stock. I got in the stock because the chart looked good. But once I did a little bit more research, I saw that. But again, I'm very close to getting stopped out. I'm at 96 cents is where my stop at is, and it's currently at $1.02. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. LPI, I got in on this one right here on 6.6. Again, another bounce off support. I wasn't sure if I was going to get in because there's support right here and then there was support right here as well. But I saw the candle right here and I just said I got to go for it. So I bought in right here, and the following day it took off and then it kind of pulled back a little bit, and now it's just kind of hanging in there in that range. It's kind of consolidating. Again, I wanted this to keep going, and eventually break to the upside from this triangle that it's in. And RIGL, on this stock, I unfortunately got stopped out today. And this is, what I tell you guys, that I tell you when I make money, I tell you when I lose money. I have no problem saying that. I got in this stock right here because it had a bounce off of support. So I got in, we had 2 good days, and then it started coming down, and then today it broke past support and it touched my stop. So I got out of RIGL and I took a loss, which goes back to what I was saying a little while ago. You're going to lose money and you have to be okay with that. So I took a small loss, no big deal. So I'm going to delete this one from my watch list or from my stocks. And the last one is CRMD. You might be saying, what the hell, why are you in this stock? It's 31 cents. What's the deal? The reason I got in on this stock is they're a pharmaceutical company that is in a stage or phase 3 trial, which basically means they're one step away of getting their drug approved by the FDA. So when I saw it, I said to myself, well, it's 30-some cents. This is a low risk, high reward. If their drug gets approved, this is probably going to shoot up. If it doesn't, it'll go down and I'll take a small loss. I really have nothing to lose because it's so cheap. So I'm taking a gamble here, but I think it's, it's a safe gamble because it's not, a $5 stock or anything like that. It's 30 cents. So if it goes south, I'll hit my stop and I'll be okay. So those are the ones that I'm in right now. Let me see what I have here checked off for potential swings. Alright, so HMNY, this one broke through the support line. So now I will delete the support because it's not valid anymore. And I'll move it to this other level of support. And as you can see right there, look at that. That's beautiful. Let me change this right here. And hopefully you guys can see what I just saw. So the low right here is 156. That's one level of support right there. And look at where the current candle is. Right there. No, right there. Right there. You see that? That is support at its best. Right there. Right here and right here. That's no coincidence. So this looks very good. Hopefully tomorrow we can have another green candle and then maybe I could get in on that. RIGL, this is the one that I lost some money on, so I'll unmark that. KGC, not really. I would have wanted it to come down more. I'll uncheck that because it looks like it's heading up now. BSBR, so here's support. It kind of went up, but again, it didn't give me the right signal to buy. Let me see. Nope. LPI, that's one that I'm currently in. PLUG, this one didn't come down all the way, but it looks like it's starting to go back up, so that one's not good to me anymore. PTN, I'm currently in on this one. SPWR, this one was one that I really liked, and I wanted the stock to keep coming down closer to support, but it looked like it bounced I use this support right here, which you guys can see right there. Right, come on, right there. So it used this previous level of support to bounce, which is fine. I wouldn't have wanted it at that level. I would have wanted it at this level of support. So that's why I didn't have this line drawn there. So I'll uncheck that. VEON. This one's at support, but the current candle is not one that I like, so I want to see what it does tomorrow. I like a green candle to overtake the previous candle. MBT. This one I wanted to keep coming down. Still has a long way to go though. HK. No. I think that's it. I didn't really see anything today. I didn't get into anything today, so live to trade another day. Oh, one that I was watching this morning for a potential day trade, but I caught it at the wrong time, was NNDM. So this one had the perfect setup where it broke through the high, the pre-market high, and it ran. I missed my opportunity. I wasn't on my computer when the market opened, but it took off, and I wanted to catch it at support again, which was right here when the market was about to close. But again, I totally forgot. I would have loved to get in and see if it could have broken the high tomorrow, but I missed that chance. So that's it, guys. This is my watch list again for June 12, 2018. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support. Please subscribe and like. Check out the free chat room. And again, I'm working on a course for you guys. So if you want to learn how I do things and you like how I explain things, then that's for you. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.